Hi, morning to you laddies, my name is Assassin, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We're here with Monica, where I still find her creepy, but, you know, maybe that's just me. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in, or don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah, totally. not, you know, sacrificing a baby goat or anything. You must have a lot of determination. You play Undertale. Starting this club and now picking up piano. There's a piano playing right now. Is that you? Are you breaking the wall? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, it's at the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Except for that jackass Caleb. He doesn't do shit. He just sits here and does nothing. Anyway, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. It's fucking stupid, and I think it's a terrible idea, but it still sounds great. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Oh my god, I'm gonna get such a fucking sugar rush. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have a fried squid? Where is Sayori? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people. Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. What? What? Are you trying to tell me something? I feel like this game is trying to tell me something. Is that a squid? I just look it up on Google. Man, you will fucking die. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. I feel like this game is like throwing a lot of like hints at something that I'm just not understanding. I just don't get it. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Suri's anyway. Excuse me, what the fuck did you say, you short ass? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Haha. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else, huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Hey, hi, Sayori. Shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. And I'm assuming that's when, that's like... because it's like a huge thing with like depression and stuff, and him just dismissively going like, oh, you say you're fine, okay, I guess if you're fine, I'll just leave you alone, and when she actually really needs someone there for her. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone. but the conversation has already dispersed with everyone's back at their usual activity. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Saori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Hey, dumbass, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Saori? Yeah, no fucking shit. I've noticed something. She's been working on the festival with me, jackass. Unlike you, what have you been doing? Huh? Are you even picked up a piece of paper or anything? Okay, man. And anything up with her? And what I mean, or what do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Saori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down and just... Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Caleb. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about this? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up with the person of interest. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Caleb. Me? How on earth would you? Jesus Christ, this guy is fucking oblivious as hell. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say much, but Saori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Saori is always like that? She's always been full of sunshine? She's always been a human being? Wow. Next you're gonna tell me that she's my best friend and that I should probably care for her. Wow. It's not like any different than You're so funny, Caleb. Have you thought maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? No way, what? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I don't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said forget about it. I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to Saori, saying, I watch her kneel next to Saori and gently talk to her, but she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Saori's told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh on me does that. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of order. There's nothing else I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Suddenly I noticed, I thought someone was actually I noticed Yuri peering at me from over the books. She looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. What the fuck is a face? I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Oh, my thoughts? Nah, nothing goes up on here. Everything empty. Okay, dokie. Along with my thoughts. How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Also, based on your posture and expression, I could deduce what you had for breakfast. I also know what shoe size you wear. I also know what where you live. Based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. It's not really that big of a deal. I'm just a dick. My friend is going through a hard time, but I'm gonna put that problem onto someone else instead of actually going to my friend when they're in help or in need of help and actually caring about them. I'm just gonna sit over here and ignore that. And so when it gets really, really bad and they do something really, really bad, then I look like the asshole. Anyway, I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. That's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just don't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be submissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Caleb, the world is full of meaning, hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is Batman. She's actually a vigilante at nighttime, and she just disappears to beat up the bad guys and fight crime. And she has like a bat cave and bat gadgets, and she has all these batarangs that she just throws at people. They're so fun because you just get to see Batman kick some ass. Sorry, Batman. Yuri, I don't think Sayori's Batman. I think that's a little far-fetched. It's a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what they may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I've noticed her strange behaviors today too. I also feel some concern for her, but in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Or, I don't know why I did that in that voice. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri? You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I like video games and anime. Did you know that I'm currently on episode 1064. Is it 6? I don't know. Of One Piece? Did you know, Yuri? Did I like One Piece? So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, yeah, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Exactly. Take your whole mind off it. Don't worry about your friend that's going through some shit. Because it's okay, because they're just friends. Anyway. Alright, everyone. Dipshits, rise up! Sometimes Alice's Monica calls out to the classroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Love this music. Everything not okie dokie. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and then she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking with Sayori about. I'm also kind of scared to read Sayori's poem, because, like, again, I feel like it's gonna be more fucked up than the last one, or not fucked up, but, like, it's gonna be a lot darker. But we'll read Yuri's, because Yuri is waifu. Caleb, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown, every poem you've showed me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come to me naturally, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. Yuri, the reason I'm so good at this poem is because after each day I get a poem and it's like click which ones match which character you like, and so I press every button until it yeah. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, this insatiable quench, this thirst for blood, it's never leaving. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writings. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioned that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Ever since I was a child, no one has ever liked my drawings or my poems. They always said that they were too dark and mischievous. Mischievous is not the right word, but you get the fucking point, don't you, dipshit? Anyway, no one ever thought my poems were good enough. Duh! I didn't realize that I had to make the best poems ever. God damn it, Caleb, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers. Or just thinkers in general. People who actually use their brain, unlike you. And problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. You better not be laughing. I'm not, shut up. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Caleb. I'm just gigabrain. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. What's my name again? Natsuki. No, that's not it. Monkai. Nope. I see, Caleb. I don't know. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I found true love. Yes, Caleb, it is you. You're that true love. I finally realized after writing all these poems, it was you all along. Oh God. Oh, yeah. That I started sharing it with you. That I really understood what was missing all this time in my life. I didn't need the cocaine or the blackjack or the marijuana. I just needed you. But I haven't really done anything. No, you're wrong. That's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person. I know I hacked off your arm that one time. I know, I ran over a bird going 60 miles an hour. It's not my fault. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel happy. Really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. Yeah, Yuri. Screw those people. Like, get a screwdriver and just... nothing. I joined this club hoping I would make friends. I actually didn't join this club at all. Like, I kind of like agreed for a friend. So if that friend didn't say that, then I probably would have come here and met you. But hey, sure, we'll just say that. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way. Yeah. We are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. It just cuts like a fucking creepy ass smile. Hi, friend. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah. I totally forgot about that. I thought we were just having a tender moment, but yeah, I should probably show you my poem. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path. A silhouette obscures its eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette glows. Closer. What? I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from the visibility, but I am too late. He steps in the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. Then the light flickers. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. Only indication of movement is the amber light flicking against his outstretched arm. Flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, saving me from succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you even heard of a ghost feeling warm before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stopped. Ghosts are blue, green, my heart is amber. So, is this supposed to be like, whatchamacallit? This part of her that like, because I'm assuming she's like cutting herself with a knife, at least from what I'm getting from these poems. And so like the shadow is like the part of her that's taking control, and like the umbrella is her arm, and then the blood, and then what was it? Shield me from visibility. He slips in the shadow. I drop. So, and I drop my umbrella. And so does she like drop to the ground and her arm falls on the ground or something? I don't know. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out which this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we can keep spending time together. Despite my inevitability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge from Yuri's lips, and once again try to hand the palm back to her. But instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, that poem is. Once again Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Sure. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know it's not good. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah. Don't worry. I think you did a good job. Yuri finally turns back to me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. What the fuck did you say? But I'm sure we can talk it later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Sayori. I need to talk to Sayori. It's nice. I guess. It's kind of terrible actually, but sure. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Perhaps Yuri? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Yeah! Yeah, no, I didn't do that. What this guy says. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? See, it's falling back to that. As long as you're happy, I'm happy, even if she's not really happy. Also, she's like kind of sticking with the, like, at least from what I've noticed, is like she's like sticking with the as long as you're making friends thing. Like she said that several different times. Like, it's okay. As long as you're making friends, that's cool. And as long as, what's it called? I don't know. But, yeah, this cruise. This sucks. And I mean, really sucks. Like, I want to help her, but my character's a fucking dumbass. And she's like, oh, you're cool. Okay, okie dokie. You know, you're going through some shit, and I'm a terrible friend by not actually, you know, being there for you, but you're saying you're fine, so I'm gonna just believe that you're fucking fine when you're not fine. Anyway, spitting everywhere. In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Caleb. Sorry. There's something wrong. Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. And you guys have been friends for how long? 3 years? And she's like, never said this before, and you're just like, oh, you're tired? I'm sorry, I hate this. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. She won't. Because as long as you're happy, you know, she'll keep all her emotions bottled up until she does something, and then you're gonna feel like, oh my god, I wish I was there for her, but I was being a... Anyway. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sorry. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Jesus. Before I could say anything else, Sarah cheerfully walks out of her classroom humming to herself. She didn't even give us a poem. Natsuki? I still don't know what's Natsuki's thing. Cause Saori is again depression, I think. Yuri's is self-harm, but Natsuki, I don't know. She just like sadness, like really sad. I don't know. Also, another thing is, I'm noticing like something just now. All of these girls like have something going on except Monica. I mean, at least from what I can notice, but like, I don't know. She seems too like not perfect. Just like more like, I don't know. Something's off about Monica. I feel it. I feel it in me gut. I guess you won't really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me, eh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? No. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, you should shut up. What are you talking about? You know, Yuri would love this kind of stuff. This Angusti. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve though. What I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem and handed it back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step in my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Great. Monica. Hi, Kayla. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. We're not expecting much of you anyway. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at this piece of shit. I mean, really good poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Caleb. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. You should probably stay the fuck away. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive, man. She just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. Fuck. She's way out of your league. Just like me. It's awfully suspicious, you know, spending time with her in the club room every day, making a poem for her every day, talking with her, drinking tea every day. Just call me crazy, but I kinda got a feeling you like Yuri. Reading that edgy novel with her, well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't have to spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel wasn't too bad either, you know. Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening up to herself, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could really be hard for her. What's that supposed to mean? You freak me the fuck out. Our books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't mean it. So that's confirmation that she's like hurting herself. I didn't mean that. If anything, she might actually hurt her, so yeah. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now. Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. Here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall and evermore, gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look into her eyes and find her in her gaze. The lady who knows everything. What am I thinking before I can speak? She responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. We seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. You are not. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back to afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Yeah, I don't know what this one could mean, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say, like, maybe... You know? I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one that... Oh, that really stood the hairs up on the back of my neck. She like straight up is talking to the player, or what's we call it, being like, ugh, that's creepy. Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much effort into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's so much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Don't like Monica. Okay, you three. Okie dokie. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. What? I'm fucking forgetting who's talking. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez! Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible. Oh, come on! I fucking get it. You're trying to tell me that shit's about to really change now, but god damn it. In your books, maybe. Look, the only different thing is that Sori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? Yep. My character is a dumbass. And a terrible friend, and I hate him. So much for you to be a lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. What is that word? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. I don't like that you talk to her. Like you being all like, oh yeah, humans are all one-dimensional creatures or whatever. And then I was like, you gotta be two-dimensional. And then all this the weird stuff. You probably told her to like, I don't know, she sucks and she should feel bad about herself or something or make her really sad. I don't like you. What did she say? And it's not, is it just me? Like, what did you say? And she immediately just skips it. She immediately just goes like, anyway. I don't like her. Anyway, we need to figure out what the rest of the festival preparation is, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me to sign them. As for you, Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me out with this one for Yuri? I'm useless. No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sari enough credit, but I guess things are harder when you're not around, or she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't be a good leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere. About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression instantly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses on 9 years old. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Caleb. The one who is truly useless. Ah, don't say that. No, you're right. You are fucking useless. But hey, at least you said it. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out. No, definitely not. I would really be appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. So I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Caleb may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suitable to assisting me with decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Caleb to... What are you talking or saying? It will be extremely delicious work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, shut the fuck up. God, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Caleb to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez! Can we just sell this already? Yeah. Alright, Caleb, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... I just realized... everyone has like a dot next to their name except... like one dot next to their name except Sayori. I want to go with Sayori because... Oh, she's my friend. And I actually want to be a good friend, unlike my fucking character. It's like, oh yeah, she's gone through some shit. Oh, I'll just leave her be. But I do like Yuri, so... Well, alright, well, I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying... Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Caleb? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said it would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Oh, damn it. Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Caleb? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki. What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant. Oh. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Caleb picked me. Oh, and also, your cupcakes are the best cupcake. What is happening? I don't like this. I feel like every time something... I feel like they always change around Monica. Like they go off on something and then... Like when they're around Monica, it's like their brain gets reset. I don't know. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will ever compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. But why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. See, that's even weird. Like, you're just, But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at the same time, like this. The guy Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh shit, yeah, you right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. I should give you my phone number. I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Yeah? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. It's just, I just thought that I would be on the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I prefer going to your house. Is it because you have a lot of knives there? And like, you know, the whole self-harm thing? Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Caleb. I think that we'll make a very productive team, even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell, but until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Well, it's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and almost an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Just the two of us! I can make it, we tried it! Sorry. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard from Sayori since she left the club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. And you still haven't checked on her? Well, yeah, great friend. Best friend here, guys. 10 out of 10. Best friend ever. I'm not like that. I actually check on my friends and make sure they're okay, and not just like, oh, you're going through some shit. Oh, good luck with that, buddy. Ha ha ha. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door, before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit to simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anyone on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down to greet me. Oh god, she's not gonna be like dead, is she? I head up to her room when I finally oh, thank god. Sayori? Hi, Kayla. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wardrobe creases she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know about that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided on that last meeting. Monica, though, of course, fucking Monica. Something's wrong with Monica. She's like, she knows everything. She like has eyes where eyes shouldn't be eyes. Oops, I accidentally kicked my desk. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then? Yep! There's more silence between us. Yuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's not good, Caleb. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have ever even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Caleb. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just saying it for the first time. Saying what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Caleb? I guess I had no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Oh god, I fucking knew it. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy into carrying you to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sarah kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to not think about her? Why, sorry? Eh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I can do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little or better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I tell you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing the important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Caleb, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just as weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace. Sorry. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No! Don't do this to me! Please don't do this! Caleb! Alright. Sayori barely manages to speak between sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Caleb. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? That's what I want. I promise. I think it would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Well, all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't forgive you. But It's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I don't think we're gonna see her tomorrow. God, it fucking sucks! God fucking damn it! Depression is a scary thing! I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Oh god. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could just have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried me on our way. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. Oh no, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't there. Who just opens who just goes in someone's house and opens a drawer? I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. Should we get started? Yes. I just have a few things planned that you could help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know. Mood lighting, road therapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course, I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious or so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I bought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Here, I'm just to her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the window in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's my bashing stick. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Oils or herbs you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the top. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This one is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion if anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spoons of thin ribbons. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over there. Here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway to the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper on the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed and it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Caleb. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Yeah, I was gonna say, does she have a knife in her bag? You know, self-harm and all that? Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you're getting about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think this kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Haha. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take out and turn it in my hands. It feels spit everywhere. Heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? The knife store? What, you never been to a knife store? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the razor on my index finger. Ow! Caleb! Why did you do that? I didn't expect that to be sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives me the wound. The other one a quick look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the. Oh my god! I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instantly pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head and her face is burning up. Yuri? That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm so sorry. I'm sure it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? No one helps by just being like, oh yeah, let me put your bleeding finger in my mouth. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Caleb! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be really heavy right now. You're so weird, kid. I'm weird. I'm the weird one. Says the girl that licked blood off my finger. Or whatever. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? You're calling me weird? You have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, I already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted, and we each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out by their side, or side by side. It looks better than expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of them, the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each tablet in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Wait. I keep forgetting. Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water. It's okay. If you fill the cups up too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glass cups. I put them on my plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling... she was cutting herself with a knife. Oh god. Pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, nothing at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise and daytime, then sunrise or sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We could hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it would be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite side so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art classes projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Thinking, Dorsa, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't want to. I just like when I can spend time with other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone else or someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner and to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah! Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry. Oh, sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. No, it's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on your face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, that's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right now. I rush out to fetch a small towel and I dampen it with hot water, turn my around and kneel back in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use a cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze and enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sends a tingling sensation through my arm. Suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. This is weird. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew! You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. We need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks so herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely saw the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. That doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. Click. Nope. God damn it. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over and we can go out somewhere. I forget you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Caleb. Yuri takes a step closer to me and briefly squeezes my hand. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's close. I kinda like that about you. Why did the music stop? Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get the chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Ugh. Sayori. Eh? Oh. Oh, it's Sayori. She didn't even get dressed or anything. Hi, Caleb. Sayori? Just now we weren't. It's okay, Caleb. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, that was, damn it. Ah, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sorry, beams. Yes, so. I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sorry waves goodbye after her. Sorry? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Ah, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was really being mean to me. I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Caleb? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Caleb. If I were here, or if I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put an effort with being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Caleb. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Caleb? Oh, wait. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordsley Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. That's what I'm going to give it to you. Sayori, oh, fuck off. Ah! I already know if I don't say I love you, then Sayori's gonna do something and probably take her own life, cause like Fuck this game, man. And I don't want to say you'll always be my dearest friend, cause that's just a dick move as well. Fuck. I hate this. I hate everything of it. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sorry forced a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like? To get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sorry. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this the whole time. There's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Caleb. I'll trust you if anything at all. So, Sorry smiles and finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Ah! Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sarah looks over her shoulder and flashes me a more weak smile. What? Flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sorry! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I could do is support Saori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Saori's feelings as she is. Even though I can confront her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Saori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Jesus fucking Christ. Dude, okay. I'm saving there. Cause I think I have to end off the episode here. Fuck, man, this episode was like definitely the hardest episode out of all of them. Like, we had, like, again, kind of had feelings, or we had depression, but then we learned about, like, fucking Yuri's, like, self-harm and stuff. And again, Monica, like, it's like everything that's bad, like, bad happens to a character, Monica's behind it. So there's something about Monica, because she was like, when she was outside, she was like, I knew it, Monica told me about something, and he was like, Monica, like, I don't know, I don't trust her, and God, man, I kind of like had it, like, knew it going into it, because, like, I mean, guess you got a fucking consent thing and depression and all that, but I didn't expect. And then my character being an absolute fucking dumbass, being like, oh yeah, you know, I'll always be your friend and all that, like, fuck. Well, I guess next episode we're going to be going to, like, it's the day of the festival, like it says, so, yeah. Sorry, I don't really know what to say on this one. It's kind of just shitty. Fuck. I really hope Sayori doesn't die, but I think it's gonna happen. Yeah. Alright, well, kind of a weird place to end it off, but I'm gonna end it off here. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to punch that like button in the face like a pirate. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.